The streets are saying that Ghetto Gronk is my content farm. What the streets don't realize is there's other meme pages. You guys are getting an extra memes video this week because there's tons of stuff I missed from all the other pages. Ghetto Gronk's still to go. Wait, you picked up and started Rico Dowdle this week? Isn't fantasy football so hilarious? Like, you prep and you game plan and you think you make the perfect pick, and then Rico Dowdle, the backup for the Panthers, is just sitting on waiver wire, waiting to be picked up, and he has back-to-back games with over 200 all-purpose yards. I'll do you one better. I have to start Justin Fields this week. I am unironically starting Justin Fields. Before you hate on me, yes, last week he had 4.9, but in other, like 30, 27, 26, against Carolina, I think Justin Fields is going to be running his little ass off. That's my thought process. The only reason I'm doing this is because my GOAT, Josh Allen, is on a bye. So, also that means Keon Coleman's on a bye, Dalton Kincaid's on a bye, Puka Nakua's sitting, Garrett Wilson's doubtful. My team went from so goated to in the pisser so fast. The Woody Marks League winner hype. Yeah, unfortunately I was on this train too. I remember everyone was scrambling to pick up Woody Marks. Looking at your fantasy lineup 5 weeks into the season, that literally when Puka Nakua got injured, that was me. Puka Nakua was my whole team. Sounds like it's not a bad injury, though. We might be all right, Puka. Travis Hunter, if he had Chris Olave's target numbers. Shut up. I don't want to hear this yet, bro. I don't want to hear this yet. Finally started Quentin Johnston, and he scored single-digit fantasy points. Yeah, I mean, he could never maintain it. We knew this. Justin Fields for the first 55 minutes of a game. Justin Fields in garbage time. Mahomes, Rodgers, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts. Darren Waller after taking a year off football, literally. Darren Waller is actually cooking. How? He was just sitting on the couch and then he just showed up and bawling out. His name's Emeka Egbuka. People said he was a slot receiver and he'd be the wide receiver 3 in Tampa, but he's actually the wide receiver 3 in all of fantasy football. He's also going to be the offensive rookie of the year. He's also goated with the sauce. Travion Henderson managers watching Ramondre Stevenson still lead the backfield after yeah, that's pissing me off. I'm a Travion Henderson enjoyer. Free my boy Travion Henderson. Give the guy a rep or two. Why we got Ramondre Stevenson's washed ass getting carries? You're holding back my GOAT Drake May. You're holding back my GOAT Travion Henderson. Derrick Henry passing the torch. Passing the torch. Are we really putting James Cook in here, though? I mean, Bijan, absolutely. Gibbs, absolutely. Jonathan Taylor, absolutely. James Cook? I don't know. Trevor Lawrence turned into the Jaguars logo on his game-winning touchdown. I will never get sick of watching this game-winning touchdown. This is by far one of the goofiest, stupidest things I've ever seen in my whole life, and it was a game winner against the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. I know they didn't win it this year, but they've won it a million times. It's the same team they just went last year, and this is how they got beat. That's crazy. The creatine Caucasians. I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this name. I'm not here for it quite yet. 363 total yards and 5 touchdowns is crazy, though. This might be the greatest collection of images from any game this season. Jackson Dart leading with the crown directly into a defender. Cam Skattebo has to backflip. He literally has to. Swag surfing, high-fiving a ref, which is completely a penalty. Cam Skattebo shirtless with Ryan Fitzpatrick. These two dudes communicate like pit bulls. Just a little bonk. Just a bonk. Give him a bonk. Didn't say shit, just bonk. Giants fans in 20 years watching Jackson Dart push Cam Skattebo's wheelchair to midfield for the ceremony honoring their Super Bowl team. Bro, if those two win a Super Bowl, I'm actually going to bandwagon. Deadass. I'm switching teams. I've been a Lions fan my whole life. I was a Lions fan when we were 0-16. I've been a Lions fan the last 3 years when we've been the best team in the NFL and we've been robbed of a Super Bowl that we rightfully deserve. I will bandwagon. If Cam Skattebo and Jackson Dart win a Super Bowl together in New York, I will bandwagon. Cam Skattebo is going to have the biggest deli sandwich named after him soon. Going to be ordering the Skattebo and getting 8 different meats and mustard on rye. You're damn right. You're damn right about that. This is Cam Skattebo. Okay, he's slow, not agile, small, and will probably be a career 3 yards per carry player. But he will willingly give himself CTE on every single touch he gets. That's a 4th-round running back, by the way. As a 4th-round running back, by the way. This guy should have won the Heisman. I remember when Skattebo was in college, I said he should have won the fucking Heisman, and he should have won the Heisman. Actually, really, I think Ashton Genty should have won the Heisman, but after Ashton Genty, it should have been Skattebo. Yeah, 0 chance this dude makes it to a second contract. There's a 100% chance he makes it to a second contract. He just wants his helmet to fit right. He's got a little OCD action. 32 NFL teams watched Cam Skattebo do this and decided he was a 4th-round pick. Freak. This was against Texas. It's against Texas in the college football playoffs, bro. Everybody thought this is the game that ASU would finally get exposed because it's like, oh, it's Texas, bro. It's Texas. They should have won this game. They kind of choked it. Freak. Look at this run. This is the best run from the game right here. Look at this shit. Philadelphia fans had one of the worst 4-hour stretches in sports history on Thursday night. Eagles blown out by the Giants. That was bad enough. Everyone has been trying to give me a good analogy, because I don't really watch baseball, but everyone's been trying to give me a good analogy for this Phillies elimination. Turns out this was absolutely horrible. Like, this was one of the most heartbreaking, saddest criminal chokes. And I don't watch NHL either, but the Flyers lose season opener to the Panthers. This was apparently so bad. The Bills, Dolphins, and Jets seeing the Patriots back atop the AFC East standings once again. It's really too easy.
You could not live with your own
You couldn't live with your own failures. Where did that bring you?
Where did that bring you?
Back to Drake May, baby. Back to Drake motherfucking May. And just like that, it's 2007 again. Colts, Steelers, that's actually crazy. That is crazy. Who were the quarterbacks in 2007 for these teams? Steelers would have been Ben Roethlisberger. Chargers would have been Phillip Rivers. Patriots would have been Tom Brady. And Colts would have been Peyton Manning? It was Peyton Manning. He led the team to a victory. And wow, they won the Super Bowl that year. Damn, it really is 07 again. A team that lost 30-0 to the Carolina Panthers just beat the Buffalo Bills. How is this league even real? Frankly, any given Sunday. I think the only true thing I understand about the National Football League is any given Sunday. Any given Sunday, your team could win or lose. If it's your poverty franchise, they can still squeak out a W. If it's your goated dynasty, they could still get clapped by that poverty franchise. There is not a single contender or elite dominant team right now. NFL is so back. I agree. It's nice to have no undefeated teams. It's nice to really not know. I still think the Detroit Lions are going. It's pretty obvious that this is our year. Everyone knows it, myself included. But me attempting to figure out who the top 3 teams in the NFL are. Detroit Lions, for sure. Unironically, unbiased, top teams in the NFL. Detroit Lions, Kansas City Chiefs, Indianapolis Colts. That's the top 3, in that order, too. Lions, Chiefs, Colts. In that order. But MMG, the Chiefs beat the Lions. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, you little bitch. You think I think with logic? You think I think with rationale? You think I use data analytics or even listen to a single thing you say? Your comments go in one ear and out the other. They go through my eyes and out the back of my head. I don't even really see them. Nothing you say matters to me. I will believe delusionally whatever I believe. I don't care what facts you offer me. I don't care what advice you give me. I don't care how good your reasoning is and how great your arguments are. You're wrong and I'm right. That's how it works. Realizing that the Chiefs are going to have a cakewalk to another Super Bowl this year. No, they're not. The Chiefs are not going to the Super Bowl. That team is ass. They're not even top 5. That's the top 3 in that order, too. Lions, Chiefs, Colts. Before you comment, remember what I just said. Okay, before you comment, remember what I just said. Me when I find the guy who thought having 2 Monday Night Football games on at once was a good idea. Yeah, why do they do that? Is it like a scheduling issue or something? Because it's always pissed me off. And they're always 1 hour staggered. Like one starts at 4:15 and one starts at 5:15. It's like the worst. The timing of it is horrible. I don't know why they do that. The Patriots lost Tom Brady, became one of the worst teams in the football, and found their next Tom Brady all before Josh Allen could reach a Super Bowl. And you know what they had to do it? They had to get rid of Bill Belichick. Isn't that kind of crazy to think about? Bill Belichick, low key, in those post-Brady years, that Patriots team was doing this. It's kind of crazy to think about. Now Bill Belichick's over at UNC. UNC's big time struggling. I don't want to take anything away from Bill Belichick, but some small part of me is thinking Tom Brady made Bill Belichick look better than he was. I don't know nearly enough ball to actually say that, but it is kind of crazy that, like, this team got so much better once Belichick left. Maybe Belichick was good, now he's just old. Maybe Belichick's busy banging his 23-year-old girlfriend. Josh Allen, when he doesn't have James Cook, and his opponents aren't the Dolphins, Jets, Saints, and Ravens. Nathan Peter Goat? I'm always down for a little Nathan Peter Goat highlight reel. Tell him what, Peterman? Bro thinks he's Patrick Mahomes. Bro thinks he's Patrick Mahomes. He's better by 1,000,000 miles than Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes is not even a top 32 NFL quarterback. I would take Tua Tagovailoa over Patrick Mahomes. I'm not even kidding. You'll never be able to guess which one of these was ruled a catch and which one was ruled incomplete. Yeah. We call this We call this Chiefs magic. I'm probably the last guy who's legitimately going to complain about the refs losing us a game. I'm really pretty much never going to do that. I think that shit's corny. This was a horrible call, though. How the fuck is that a catch? How is this not a catch? Well, you can't use the ground to catch the football. If you can use the ground to catch a football, no one would ever drop a ball ever. That's crazy. Bijan Robinson now leads the league in total yards through 6 weeks, and he missed week 5. Bijan Robinson is so good. Bijan Robinson is actually the best running back in the NFL. Like, he actually currently is better than Saquon, and he is better than Derrick Henry. I understand those guys have been in the league longer. They have better career stats. They're more storied. They'll go to the Hall of Fame. Bijan's still got a long way to go. If I'm starting an NFL Dynasty right now, and I get one player for 1 year, I'm taking Bijan Robinson. Yeah, I legitimately, unironically, I know I was clowning around before. I actually think Bijan Robinson is the best back in the league right now. He plays better than any other running back right now. This has nothing to do with the fact, by the way, that he's carrying my fantasy team. It has nothing to do with that. It's simply a happy coincidence. A Jake Moody kick beats Deebo Samuel's team, and you expect me to believe that this league isn't scripted. Snap a bit high. Yeah, this shit's crazy. If you don't get the context, when Deebo was on the Niners and so was Jake Moody, Deebo was talking shit to Jake Moody because Jake Moody was kind of sucking ass. 49ers cut Jake Moody because he did suck ass. Bears pick him up, activate him from the practice squad, and then Jake Moody hits a game winner against the Commanders where Deebo Samuel got traded to off the Niners. I think it should be noted that the Bears already would have had a 25-24 lead, but Jake Moody already missed a kick in this game. So yes, Jake Moody drilled the game winner. That's very exciting, but he literally already missed one. Jake Moody is still costing Deebo Samuel games. Can't escape it, Deebo. You just can't escape it. Jake Moody to 49ers fans after kicking the game winner for the Bears. Tell him, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you. Tell him. Congratulations to Mitch Trubisky on kicking the game-winning field goal. He does kind of look like it. He low-key does. If you combine Mitch Trubisky and Cam Skattebo, you get Jake Moody, Bears kicker. There's holes to run through. There's massive holes to run through. And then there's the Dallas Cowboys defense. Yeah, I mean, we're gassing Rico Dowdle up. And I will, because Rico Dowdle's been great. But literally every single team that plays the Dallas Cowboys has a career offensive day. The Dallas Cowboys defense is one of the worst I've ever seen. In like recent memory, I can't think of a defense this bad. Like let's look at the Dallas Cowboys game scores. Literally every single game is a slug out. 20-24 with the Eagles, 37-40 against the Giants, 14-31 against the Bears, 40-40 against the Packers, 37-22 against the Jets, 27-30 against the Panthers. It's actually, that's the kind of football I do enjoy watching. I think football's a lot more fun to watch that way. Some people love good defensive football. Not a fan of it. I like to see scoring. I like offense. So Dallas Cowboys always a good watch. Outside of that, as far as winning games is concerned, a little spotty. All right, before I go, it's Bengals versus Steelers as I'm recording this. You guys have definitely already seen it. I have to imagine this is going to be an utter mid-fest. Trey Hendrickson's not in. Bengals have Joe Flacco now at starting quarterback. I think this is going to be a spectacularly uninteresting Thursday night football game. That is my prediction. We shall see. Okay, that's all. Just remember, you're so handsome. I love you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I love this channel. I love you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.